This is my shout out video. Shout out to Lil Darian. Shout out to Tavon. Shout out to Maya. Shout out to Ert. Shout out to Malik. Shout out to Gary. Shout out to Ahmad. Shout out to Lil Tony. Shout out to Darius Miller. Shout out to Tyreek. Shout out to Taquan. Shout out to Matthew, Ayana. Shout out to Tay. Shout out to Travis. Shout out to Nashia. Shout out to Kara. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Larry. Shout out to Ronnie, Keyshauna, Todd. Shout out to Jordan. Shout out to Cedric. Shout out to Odell. Shout out to Raekwon Brandon. Shout out to Jay Williams. Shout out to Quan. Shout out to Rayshawn. Shout out to Brittany. Shout out to King. Shout out to Ken. Shout out to Kush. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Markel. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to Tay. Shout out to Moore. Shout out to Marquise. Shout out to Raekwon Thomas. Shout out to Devin. Shout out to Curtis. Shout out to Kaleem. Shout out to JB. Shout out to Ty. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to Bree. Shout out to Adaria. Shout out to Myra. Shout out to the fat pussy. Ownership is my conversation from above. What you said, baby? Shout out to whoever. Shout out to whoever. Westside Certified.